Today, we're diving into the advanced AI techniques that the top 1% are using to build entire business systems, while pretty much everyone else is still just asking it basic questions. So let's get right into it.
You know, this quote from the source material just sets the stage perfectly. The gap between how most people use AI and what's actually possible is so huge, you might get a little frustrated you didn't know about this stuff sooner.
So what is this big mistake we're talking about? Well, it's the fact that the vast majority of people are just barely scratching the surface of what these tools can actually do. They're leaving so much incredible potential on the table.
And here's the core difference, right? Most people are using AI like a fancy search engine, a question and answer tool. But the top performers? Oh, they're using it to build complete, automated business systems that handle everything from research to product creation and even full launch plans.
The scale of this is just staggering. A full 99% of users are stuck in that fancy Google search mode. But you have to realize this isn't just a number. It represents a massive opportunity for anyone who's willing to go just one level deeper.
And this really gets to the heart of it. While everyone online is obsessing over writing the so-called perfect prompts, the real secret, the real unlock, is building a better system. We're about to walk through the exact features that make up that very system.
Okay, let's start with the foundation. The first two techniques are all about one thing: teaching the AI who you are, what your goals are, and what you're trying to do. Because look, without this, every single answer it gives you is just going to be generic.
The first key here is activating something called custom instructions, and it's a super simple three-step process. You just click your name, select personalization, and then you'll find these two, what I like to call magic text boxes, that will totally transform your AI's output.
So in that first box, you tell the AI how it should respond. This example here is just fantastic. It sets the AI's personality to be a ruthless mentor. What does that do? It makes sure you get direct, actionable feedback instead of just, some generic, fluffy encouragement.
Then, in the second box, you tell the AI all about you, your job, your values, your specific situation. Maybe you're a non-technical person who's building a side business. Tell it that. From that moment on, every single response will be tailored to your reality.
Now, this foundation gets even stronger with the next feature, projects. Think of these like dedicated folders where the AI develops a long-term memory for specific goals. You could create one for your side business, another one for your fitness journey, and the AI will remember everything you've ever discussed, but only within that specific project. It's a game changer.
Okay, so once we've established that context, we can finally move from a passive AI that just answers questions to an active partner that actually takes action for you. And this, right here, is where things get really, really powerful.
Meet Agent Mode. When you turn this on, the AI doesn't just talk, it does. You can give it a high-level goal like, hey, find the top 5 competitors for a new productivity app and summarize their marketing angles. And then it will just go out, browse the web, read their websites, and deliver a full report, all by itself.
This next part is absolutely vital to remember. The AI's knowledge isn't limited to what's on the public internet. You can, and you absolutely should, upload your own data. Your private information is the key to unlocking truly personalized and incredibly valuable insights.
And the possibilities here are just mind-blowing. You can upload transcripts of your best videos to find patterns that your audience loves. You can upload customer surveys to pinpoint their biggest frustrations. You can even upload a competitor's sales page and ask the AI to analyze their entire strategy from top to bottom.
Now, here's a little secret that completely flips that whole prompt engineering trend on its head. You don't actually need to spend hours learning how to write perfect prompts. You can get the AI to do it for you with a feature called the Prompt Generator.
This next feature, well, it's arguably the most powerful one of all. We're moving beyond just using a generalist AI to actually building your very own specialist, a custom version of ChatGPT that is tailored to one specific high-value task.
And what's wild is how simple it is. You just give your AI a name, you write a set of instructions that act as its brain, add a few conversation starters to get it going, and then you click Create. That's it. No coding, no technical skills needed whatsoever. Here's a perfect example of the brain for one of these custom GPTs. These instructions program it to act like a seasoned expert. It's been told to validate market demand, focus on what actually sells, and always prioritize the customer's transformation. This is how you create a true digital employee.
Okay, we've looked at all the individual pieces. Now it's time for the climax. This is how the top 1% combine all of these features into a single, seamless workflow to build an entire business from the ground up. So let's just walk through this master workflow. First, you start a project to keep everything neat and organized. Second, you use agent mode for all your market research. Third, you upload your competitors' data as your sources. Fourth, you feed all that information into your own custom GPT. Then, you use the prompt generator to create a master prompt, and finally, you run it to generate your entire plan.
And what's the result of running a system like this? It's not just an idea. It's a complete, actionable launch plan. I mean, it generates the product outline, the sales copy, the email sequence, the social media calendar, literally everything you need to go to market.
And the impact on efficiency is just astounding. A process that used to take a whole team 3 weeks to complete can now be done by one person in about 2 hours. I mean, that is the very definition of leverage.
And that brings us to the final and most crucial question. After seeing all of this, are you going to continue just asking questions and using AI as a fancy search engine? Or are you going to start building a system that actually works for you? The choice is yours.